If you advertise anything Meta files under housing, it strips your targeting. Age, gender, zip codes, lookalikes, all gone. Everyone treats that as a handicap. This build treated it as the design brief. 26 leads at $4.69 each in week 1. This is a teardown of that machine. The ads, the bridge, the nurture, and the optimization pass that reshaped the account after 7 days. The client is a rental marketplace in the Raleigh-Durham triangle. Renters tell it what they're looking for, and property owners get qualified tenants. My assignment was the renter side. Local demand at a cost per lead that works. Housing is a special ad category. Fair housing law means Meta removes the levers advertisers lean on: age, gender, zip codes, lookalike audiences. Most of the standard playbook just doesn't exist here, and that constraint shaped every decision that follows. The build is the whole funnel, end to end. The ad campaign, a serverless bridge that catches each lead the moment the form is submitted, the automated nurture, and a pixel install across the site. One operator with an agent fleet did the provisioning, and it went live in under a day. 12 cities cover the client's service area: Raleigh, Durham, Cary, Apex, and the rest of the triangle. Housing rules force a 15-mile minimum radius, so the map is drawn city by city, and every location is verified against the platform, because a wrong city key quietly shifts your budget to another state. You can't tell Meta who to find, but it watches who responds. So every creative self selects the audience in the first second. It speaks to renters in the triangle with a specific problem. The ad does the targeting, the settings can't. The lead form asks for 2 things Meta already knows: name and email. It's pre-filled, so it's 2 taps. Every extra question buys you quality by taxing volume, and we had a better qualifier waiting. The email sequence does the sorting instead of the form. Most small advertisers download their leads as a CSV on Monday. By Monday, a renter has picked an apartment. Here, a serverless worker catches the webhook and the lead is in nurture in under 5 seconds, with no Zapier bill and no manual export. The lead is still warm when the first email lands. 8 emails, automated. The playbook they asked for arrives instantly, and the sequence walks them from advice to action. It runs on the email platform the client already owned, so the machine added 0 new subscriptions to their stack. Before launch, the pixel went on 9 pages, and every event was verified. Lead fires when someone reaches the destination page, not when they click a button. So a double click can't count twice, and the numbers survive an audit. Then the piece agencies skip. A standing weekly report per ad. What it spent, what it clicked, what a lead cost. The optimization pass you're about to see came straight out of that report, and the client saw it the same Friday I did. Week 1, $122 spent, 26 leads, $469 each. And the number I checked before any of those? Meta says 26. The form says 26. When those 2 match, you can trust every decision downstream. 5.3% click-through against a 1 to 2% norm. That's the creative as filter idea showing up in the data. When the ad does the targeting, the click rate tells you whether it's working. Inside that healthy average sat a 4x spread. The best ad bought leads at 276 and was underfunded. The worst burned 1169. A lead, the account average was hiding both, which is what the optimization pass went after. Move 1, kill. The worst ad was doing worse than underperforming. It was competing for budget against the best one. In an auto-allocated ad set, a bad ad is a tax on the winners. I paused it 1 week in, on per ad cost per lead, not on feelings about the creative. Move 2, isolate. 2 video creatives ran for a week on $1 or $2 of spend each, because auto-allocation kept feeding the images that were already converting. A starved test is not a test. The videos moved into their own ad set with their own budget. So in a week, there's a verdict instead of a guess. Move 3, reallocate. The monthly budget didn't grow, it got recut. $425 stays on the main set, concentrated on the 3 cheapest lead creatives. $75 funds the video test. The total stays $500 because optimization is allocation, not escalation. You earn a bigger budget with the cheaper lead, not the other way around. 5 things transfer to any funnel on any constrained channel. First, a platform constraint is a design input, not a handicap. Design for the constraint instead of fighting it, and the constraint usually simplifies the machine. Second, the first frame is your targeting. This works with full targeting too. Settings, narrow delivery. Creative narrows attention. Third, own the seconds after the click. Most teams optimize the ad and neglect the handoff. The handoff is cheaper to fix and compounds on every lead. Fourth, a starved test is not a test. Before you conclude a channel or format doesn't work, check what it actually got to spend. Fifth, averages hide a 4x spread. A healthy account average was quietly funding an $11 lead. The weekly per ad read is the whole optimization system. Everything you just watched, the campaign, the code, the emails, the reporting, came from one operator with an agent fleet. If you want this kind of system built inside your company, that's the model I run. It's called operator-led growth, and the details are at applygrow.com. Subscribe for next week's teardown. Operator-led growth. One operator, one agent fleet, one P&L line,